Yeah, as a matter of fact, the Attorney General says even his own family was not immune from this. He says right now there is no lawsuit on the table, but he is starting the process of that investigation to try and get to the bottom of how that hack happened with the company Power School and trying to stop it from happening again. For students like Nora Snowden, they're used to technology, using it from kindergarten to high school.
It's crazy that we're like the newest generation growing up and using these things, and it'll definitely be useful throughout our lives.
Nora is one of millions of North Carolina students whose school used software provided by Power School.
That's where all our grades are stored, so that's where you can go check them for the quarters.
But now she's shocked to learn of a security breach nationwide and here in North Carolina. Hackers able to access personal data like social security numbers, names, addresses, and medical information in some cases. It happened in December, and districts were notified early January. Attorney General Jeff Jackson says he's now investigating the company.
North Carolina has a pretty well-established history of using the law to protect people's data and hold people who breach that data accountable. These are new threats and evolving threats, but our law is here to hold folks accountable.
The company said in a statement, as soon as we learned of the incident, we immediately engaged our cybersecurity response protocols and mobilized a cross-functional response team, including senior leadership and third-party cybersecurity experts. They're also working to make sure credit monitoring is available to people who need it. But North Carolina's Department of Public Instruction is ready to make some changes.
I will have to say we take data privacy and protection very seriously, and incredibly disappointed that our vendor had this happen.
They're in the process of switching our state's public schools to another platform, Infinite Campus. They're also working to make sure none of the data gets into the wrong hands.
We were also assured that all law enforcement agencies were monitoring the dark web to look for any indications that this data has been made available. And to date, we've not had any indication of that.
They're also urging parents to be smart online.
As careful as parents are about their own data, that's how careful they need to be on behalf of their kids. One quick piece of advice for everybody: don't repeat passwords. Don't repeat passwords.
A lesson students are now having to learn from a young age.
And my parents are definitely big on that, like big on like using different passwords for everything, not storing all your passwords in one place.
Yeah, some good advice there, especially as kids are online younger and younger. Again, they are working on notifying everybody that was impacted, so you can sign up for that credit monitoring. Another thing that the State Attorney General's office says you can do, which a lot of parents may not be aware of, is you can actually lock your child's social security number. That way it can't be used to apply for jobs or credit cards, and no personal information can be changed. They say even aside from this, that can be good practice anyway to keep their information safe until they become adults. Reporting live, Tom George, ABC 11 Eyewitness News.